Good morning, EPC. I'm here to share with you all a little bit about some of the flair that I wear on my lanyard for work. I'm going to try and keep this brief, but you all know me and it's a challenge for me. So here we go. I wear a bunch of different pins and ribbons and things, and they change over time. I'm going to resist the urge to tell you about every single pin here and just share with you some of the ones that reach out to the larger community, which includes the LGBTQ community and just people outside myself. So first up is this one right here, the blue, pink, white, pink, blue. Think about what gender norms of blue and pink say. That's the trans pride flag. And so that says to any student who's trans or who has someone they love that's trans that, hey, trans people are okay with me. You're okay with me. That's a welcoming piece. I also have this wonderful pin from EPC Pride Fest either last year or the year before that says you are loved, and it's on a rainbow heart. That says to anyone in the LGBTQ community or related community that you're again welcome and loved in my presence. And if you know me, you know that I also say God says you are loved. The pin just to the right of that, I'm going to circle in yellow. This one right here was given to me by the Gender and Sexuality Alliance, the GSA. They used to be still GSA, but it used to be the Gay Straight Alliance. And so what this is a group of students who identify on the spectrum of LGBTQIA plus or want to be allies to those people, and they're all together doing all kinds of learning and service projects and things together. But one thing they offered to do for faculty was they were asking us to understand that proper pronoun use, preferred pronoun use is important for trans people and for all kinds of people. And so to model that, they wanted teachers to also display pins that would say their preferred pronoun and also their preferred way to address themselves as teachers. So I like to be called Ms. Lou. And I go by she and her. So that's what that pin says that I just circled in yellow. And then I'll go up here with green and circle another rainbow pin that I have. And that one is a ribbon that came from an Ally Week a year or two ago at our school. And it was just a lovely ribbon. So a lot of us kept it. And that just says to anyone in the community of LGBTQ plus that you're welcome with me and you're okay and you can be who you are around me. And then I'll circle one last pin here that also indicates to people that just I am a person who's going to fight for equality with those around me that are also part of the human race. You can see there's fists raised together of several different colors. So those are a few pieces of flair that I wear on the regular that communicate openness to my students of many different communities. But just to share one last bit, the reason that I wear these things is a story that I'd love to share with you one-on-one about a student of mine who opened my eyes a couple of years ago and made me realize that I wasn't being loud enough about my advocacy for LGBTQ students and just for various different communities. I realized that all that's up here isn't necessarily coming out on a daily basis, and I have to be a little bit louder about it. So this is one of my ways to do that on the regular. Hope you learned something today, and if you have any follow-up questions, please feel free to let me know. I'm happy to answer anything you got. Thanks, everybody.